Mm, 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 mm. Morning buses, sleepy eyes, same old roads and traffic lights. Nothing special in the air till your message pops up first. Suddenly the sky looks clearer, coffee tastes a little sweeter. Funny how a simple hey can rearrange a day. You turn ordinary hours into something worth remembering. Better days start small, with your voice through my headphones, with your laugh in the afternoon, breaking through routine. And I don't need fireworks or dramatic movie scenes. Just talking with you a while makes everything feel lighter. Walking through the grocery aisle, smiling at my phone again. People probably think I'm strange, but honestly I don't care. Even rainy afternoons feel softer than they used to. Now there's always something warm waiting in our conversations. You somehow made normal life feel less heavy all the time. Better days start small, with your stories after sunset, with your sleepy late night jokes keeping me awake. And I never realized how much joy simple things could hold, till you slipped into my days without even trying. Maybe love isn't always loud. Maybe sometimes it's just feeling happier during random Tuesdays. Better days keep happening since your name became familiar, since your presence settled softly into everyday life. And honestly, the sweetest part is how natural this all feels. Like happiness arrived quietly without asking for attention. The evening breeze drifts through the window.
Woke up tired, missed the train, spilled my drink across my jeans. Thought the day was heading nowhere, fast and painfully. Then your call lit up my screen, talking nonsense effortlessly. And somehow the whole world shifted back into soft colors. You don't even notice how much better things become around you. Your name fixes my mood, like sunshine through open curtains, like music drifting slowly from a passing car. And every little conversation stays with me for hours after, turning average afternoons into something brighter. Walking home beneath the sunset, still replaying what you said, laughing quietly to myself halfway down the street. Friends keep teasing me these days, 'cause I smile at random moments. Guess it's obvious by now you've taken over everything. I didn't know comfort could feel this exciting too. Your name fixes my mood, even on exhausting mornings, even during crowded weekdays that never seem to end. And honestly, I kinda love how easy this became. Just hearing from you once can change the whole day around. Sometimes happiness arrives disguised as one specific person. softly long after the call is over, like background music following the rest of my night. And maybe it sounds dramatic, but life got easier somehow the second you became part of it. Street lights flicker across the pavement.
Nothing major really changed. Same apartment, same cafe, same old people passing by every morning train. But now there's something different hidden underneath the routine. 'Cause I know at some point later I'll probably hear from you. Funny how anticipation can brighten an entire day. Every day feels new somehow since you started calling often, since your laughter found a place inside my afternoons. And even boring little moments carry extra warmth around them, just because I know you're somewhere in my life. Laundry spinning, windows open, music low across the room, your text arriving randomly make the silence softer. Tiny stories from your day shouldn't matter quite this much, but I replay every detail long after we stop talking. You made simple things feel beautiful again. Every day feels sweeter now, like the air changed unexpectedly, like life slowed down enough to actually enjoy it. And honestly, I hope this lasts, these easy conversations that somehow became my favorite part of living. Love sometimes grows quietly through ordinary routines. Still smiling at my screen tonight, still rereading little messages, still carrying your voice with me into sleeping hours. And maybe this is what happiness is. Not dramatic, not complicated, just someone making normal life feel softer than before. Rain taps lightly against the rooftop. No fireworks above the skyline, no movie scenes beneath the rain, just your voice on random evenings, making tiredness disappear. You ask me how my day has been, like you genuinely wanna know. And somehow that simple kindness means more than I expected. You turned comfort into something exciting. Nothing huge, just you showing up the way you do, turning normal conversations into my favorite part of the day. And I never thought something this simple could affect me, but honestly life feels nicer now. Cooking noodles past midnight, listen jokes became familiar, like my week starts gentler now, with you somewhere inside it. It's strange how much warmth one person can quietly add to life. Nothing huge, just you asking if I got home safely, sending songs you think I'd like late into the night, and maybe that's enough for me. These tiny, steady moments building happiness slowly over time. Not every love story begins dramatically. Some begin with comfort becoming important. Nothing huge, still everything, 'cause your presence changes meanings of ordinary afternoons and sleepy little towns. And honestly, I hope someday you realize what you've done. You made daily life feel beautiful again. A ceiling fan hums through the summer night. Used to rush through every weekday, counting hours till the weekend. Now I catch myself enjoying slow unfinished afternoons, 'cause somewhere between work breaks and tired rides back home, there's usually a message waiting that makes me grin again. You slipped into my routine and made it softer around the edges. You make Tuesdays nice. You make traffic feel less awful. You make waiting in long lines almost enjoyable. And every little piece of life feels easier to carry lately, since your voice became part of my ordinary days. Cloudy skies and grocery bags, songs repeating in the car. Everything feels strangely warmer when you're on my mind. I still laugh about your stories hours after hearing them. Guess your energy just lingers longer than expected. I didn't realize happiness could arrive this casually. You make Tuesdays nice, like fresh air through open windows, like finding sunlight suddenly between rainy afternoons. And honestly, the sweetest thing is how natural this became. Just existing near you feels good enough already. Sometimes the right person doesn't change your life dramatically. They just make daily life feel lighter every day. You make regular moments shine without trying very hard at all. And maybe that's exactly why I keep falling deeper, 'cause love doesn't always need intensity. Sometimes comfort is more powerful.
every problem, like a backpack full of stones. Every tiny inconvenience stayed inside too long. Then you started showing up with your terrible impressions, making grocery store runs feel like accidental adventures. Now even boring afternoons turn into stories worth repeating. We keep laughing at nothing, at the smallest little moments, at the way you trip on words or dance while making tea. And somehow life feels lighter every time you're next to me, like the world stopped taking itself so seriously. Rainstorms trapping us indoors, blanket forts and instant noodles. Half our jokes don't make much sense, still we laughed till we cried. You can turn a traffic jam into something entertaining, singing loudly through the windows like nobody can hear us. I forgot happiness could sound this loud and easy. We keep laughing at nothing till my stomach starts hurting, till the stress I carried earlier disappears somehow. And honestly, I love this version of myself around you, less afraid and more alive than I've been in years. Some people don't solve your problems, they just make them feel smaller beside them. Still laughing through midnight movies, through missed turns and messy kitchens, through random little accidents that used to ruin my mood. Now everything feels softer with your energy around me, like joy became contagious the day I met you. Streetlight shimmer outside the apartment window. Coffee spilling on the counter used to make me lose my mind. Now you laugh and hand me towels like it's part of the fun. Every little awkward moment turns ridiculous beside you. Even silence feels lighter when we're sharing the room. I didn't know comfort could feel this exciting too. You make everything funny, even days that start all wrong. Even long, exhausting mornings somehow turn around. And I swear your kind of laughter changes all the air around us, till my worries lose their way, one by one. Late night grocery shopping trips, arguing over snack choices, dancing badly near the freezer aisle like complete idiots. Friends keep asking what changed lately, why I seem more easygoing. Guess they've never seen me smiling the way I do with you. Life stopped feeling so heavy once you became part of it. You make everything funny, from missed buses to burnt dinners. Every little inconvenience feels easier now. And honestly, the best part is how natural this became. Like happiness moved quietly into daily life. Love can look like endless inside jokes nobody else understands. Still laugh until we can't breathe at things that barely make sense. Still finding joy in moments most people overlook. Oh, and maybe that's the secret to why I keep falling harder. You make ordinary life feel worth staying present for. Summer wind drifts through the open car window. I used to overthink everything, replay conversations nightly, searching for mistakes I made inside every little word. Now we spend whole afternoons making jokes about strangers' dogs, laughing halfway through sentences before they even end. You somehow loosened all the tension I carried for too long. I feel lighter around you, like the pressure finally melted, like the noise inside my head turned softer overnight. And every time you laugh with me, the whole world gets less serious, like we built our own tiny place away from all the stress. Long walks after evening rain, sharing fries and random stories, watching passing headlights blur across the wet sidewalks. Even boring errands feel nice when your hand keeps finding mine. Tiny moments stretch wider with your warmth beside me. I didn't realize joy could arrive this casually. I feel lighter around you, like breathing comes more easily, like my guarded little heart finally unclenched. And honestly, I hope this feeling never fully disappears, 'cause life tastes sweeter lately with you inside it. The right people make happiness feel effortless instead of dramatic. Still laughing in messy kitchens, still teasing each other constantly, still turning ordinary nights into favorite memories. And maybe nothing huge happened, maybe we just found each other at the perfect time to heal. Rainwater glows beneath the street lamps. Mondays used to drag forever, gray skies match my tired mood. Now your texts arrive at noon, and suddenly I'm smiling.
since we started turning stress into something smaller. And even when life gets messy, you somehow keep me grounded with your playful kind of love that never asks too much. Missed exits during road trips, wrong lyrics sung dramatically. Tiny moments shouldn't matter this much, but they do. Now I catch myself replaying random jokes from hours earlier, smiling alone in grocery lines, thinking back to you. You made daily life feel warmer without even trying to. Everything feels easier when your energy surrounds me, like the hard parts lose their sharpness piece by piece. And honestly, I never knew love could feel this calming without losing all the excitement too. Maybe real connection feels less like fireworks and more like finally relaxing around someone. Still laughing through bad weather, through late bills and crowded weekends, still finding reasons to smile inside ordinary scenes. And maybe that's enough for me, steady kind of happiness, built from simple moments shared together. The city hums softly beneath the evening sky.
Ever since you came around, I've been acting different lately, laughing louder than before, sleeping easier at night. You make waiting rooms less boring, make long walks feel shorter too. Funny how one person changes the texture of the day. I think these are side effects of falling comfortably in love. These are the side effects of you smiling randomly in public, turning little daily moments into favorite parts. And I swear my whole perspective shifted somewhere along the way, 'cause life stopped feeling heavy once you stayed a while. Dancing slowly while cleaning dishes, laughing over ruined recipes. Somehow even little disasters feel harmless now. Friends keep noticing the difference, asking why I seem more peaceful. Guess your presence settled softly into every corner of me. You made joy feel natural again. These are the side effects of you, turning stress into background noise, making ordinary evenings feel unexpectedly bright. And honestly, I wouldn't trade this easy kind of happiness for anything dramatic anymore. The best relationships make life feel lighter without trying too hard. The sound of your voice nearby. Maybe this is all I wanted, not perfection, not intensity, just someone who makes living feel softer every day. Night air driven drifts gently through the curtains. I didn't notice when it happened, somewhere between late night calls and afternoons that disappeared too quickly beside you. Now your apartment feels familiar, like my favorite oversized sweater, like the safest part of winter after walking through cold streets. You make silence feel easy instead of something to escape from. Somehow I relax around you, like my shoulders finally loosen, like my thoughts stop running circles for a little while. And I don't even have to try to be somebody impressive. You already make me feel enough, just as I am. Movie nights and half-finished snacks, talking slowly through midnight hours. Nothing huge is really happening, still I never wanna leave. You remember tiny details like the songs I play when anxious, or how I always need cold water next to me before sleep. I think comfort became love without warning us first. Somehow I relax around you, even after difficult mornings. Even when my thoughts get messy, you soften all the edges. And honestly, the sweetest part is how natural this became, like peace quietly moved in the day you stayed a while. Real comfort feels less like excitement fading, and more like finally feeling safe enough to breathe. Still finding calm beside you in crowded rooms and rainy evenings. Still reaching for your hand first, without even thinking. And maybe that's my favorite thing about everything between us. You became home accidentally. Streetlights flicker softly through the curtains. Long day dragging through the city, noise stuck underneath my skin. Then you call and suddenly everything slows down again. You don't always have solutions, you just listen while I ramble. And somehow that alone makes hard days easier to carry. You turned ordinary moments into somewhere I can rest. You feel like my favorite place, like warm lights after heavy rain, like familiar songs playing softly inside the kitchen late at night. And every time I'm next to you, the pressure fades a little more, till all the chaos in my head finally settles down. habits make me smile, like the way you steal my hoodie, or tap rhythms on the dashboard during traffic jams. Friends say I seem calmer lately, less distracted, less exhausted. Guess they don't know half of it. You changed my atmosphere. I didn't realize peace could arrive through another person. You feel like my favorite place, somewhere I don't need pretending, somewhere laughter comes naturally without forcing anything. And honestly, I hope you know how much lighter life became since your voice started living inside my daily routine. The right person can make the world feel softer without even trying. Still being ba 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 da ba ba da ba da. Still leaning closer automatically, still staying longer than I planned to, still carrying your calmness into the rest of my week. And maybe love looks exactly like this, not dramatic, not complicated, just somebody making life feel safe again. Summer wind moves gently through the balcony door.
Used to fill every silence with music or distractions, scared of sitting still too long inside my own thoughts. Now we spend whole evenings talking, then drifting into comfortable silence. And somehow it never feels awkward, just warm and easy. You made stillness feel beautiful somehow. My mind rests here with you in these sleepy little moments, in the way your voice softens at the end of the day. And every time you're near me, the noise fades further backward till between us feels simple and safe. Late night tea and folded blankets, rain tapping softly on the windows. Neither of us saying much, still feeling understood. You know when I need distance, know when I just need company. Never asking me to explain every complicated feeling. Comfort arrived before I even noticed it. My mind rests here beside you, like tired waves against the shoreline, like finding somewhere peaceful after moving too fast. And honestly, it scares me slightly how much I need this now. Your presence became part of how I stay balanced. Love becomes deeper when someone learns how to calm your nervous heart. Still feeling lighter around you, still smiling through ordinary evenings, still letting my guard down naturally without realizing it. And maybe this is what home means, not a place but a feeling that somehow always leads back to you. The ceiling fan hums through the quiet apartment. I tend to overthink small things, replay moments endlessly, turn tiny misunderstandings into sleepless nights. But with you it feels different, like my brain finally unclenches, like I don't have to prepare for disappointment all the time. You make difficult feelings feel easier to carry. You make me uncomplicated, like sunlight through open windows, like easy laughter in the evening after exhausting days. And I swear your presence changes the way my whole body settles, till I forget what stress felt like for a little while. Driving nowhere after dinner, singing badly in your car, windows down and city lights stretching past us slowly. You don't ask me to be perfect, you just like me as I am. Messy thoughts and tired moods, and all the rest included. I think comfort became addictive. You make me uncomplicated, like breathing without effort, like finally putting heavy bags down by the doorway. And honestly, I never knew a person could feel this calming without losing all the excitement too. The healthiest love often feels surprisingly simple. Still reaching for your shoulder after overwhelming afternoons, still finding peace in conversations that wander nowhere special. And maybe that's the reason I keep falling harder for you. You make life feel softer naturally. Headlights slide across the rainy street.
Some days move too quickly, phones ringing non-stop, crowded rooms and tired faces pulling at my energy. Then you show up casually, asking if I ate already. And somehow those tiny questions slow the whole world down. You became the part of my life I look forward to most. You're the calm part of my day, the soft landing after chaos, the voice I wanna hear first when evenings finally settle. And every time I'm with you, my heartbeat evens out again, like my whole nervous system trusts you completely. Sunday mornings making pancakes, laughing over burnt edges, music low across the kitchen, sunlight on the floorboards. You don't try too hard to impress me, you just stay consistently kind. And honestly, that means more than grand romantic gestures. Peace became something I associate with you. You're the calm part of my day, the easiest thing I've ever felt, like coming home exhausted interested in finally getting rest. And honestly, I never planned to depend on someone this much, but life feels steadier now with you inside it. Sometimes love grows quietly through comfort instead of intensity. Still smiling when you call me, still saving every little voice note, still carrying your warmth around long after we say goodbye. And maybe this is all I needed, not perfection, not fireworks, just someone who makes my heart feel safe being itself. Might settle softly over the neighborhood.
Nothing really changed around me. Same cafe and crowded streets. Still the same old morning traffic. Still the same routines. But lately every little detail feels a little more alive. Since your name started appearing inside all my thoughts. Funny how affection changes the way the whole world looks. Colors got louder somehow since I started falling for you. Skylines seem brighter at sunset. Songs hit differently too. And I can't explain the feeling, but life feels lighter lately. Like my days learned how to smile without warning me first. Passing docks and flower shops, tiny things I barely noticed. Now somehow they all remind me that I'm happy again. Even rainy afternoons don't feel heavy like they used to. There's a softness in the air now that wasn't there before. I think my heart adjusted to carrying your presence daily. Colors got louder again, every moment feels expanded. Ordinary little evenings turn warm unexpectedly. And honestly, I love this version of myself around your energy. Less tired, more awake somehow. Maybe crushing on somebody gently rewires the atmosphere around you. Still smiling at passing strangers, still replaying little conversations, still feeling excitement randomly in the middle of weekdays. And maybe nothing dramatic happened. Maybe I just started liking you enough to notice beauty again. The sunset stretches softly across the city windows.
to rush through mornings, half awake and unamused. Coffee first, headphones on, trying to survive the day. Now I catch myself slowing down, watching clouds through bus windows, thinking maybe life's been kinder since you came around. You slipped into my routine and changed the whole atmosphere. Everything looks better lately. Sidewalks, sunsets, little cafes, even crowded train stations feel softer than before. And every time you cross my mind, the whole day shifts direction, like happiness learned my address the week we met. Friends say I've been different lately, laughing easier than usual. Guess your energy keeps lingering long after we talk. Songs I used to skip too fast now feel warm and cinematic, 'cause every lyric somehow turns into thoughts of you again. I didn't know liking someone could brighten ordinary life this much. Everything looks better now, storefront lights and summer evenings. Every little passing moment feels worth paying attention to. And honestly, I kinda hope this feeling stays a while, 'cause life feels softer lately with you inside my thoughts. Sometimes love starts quietly by making the world feel less dull. Still noticing tiny details, like birds above apartment rooftops, or sunlight moving slowly across cafe tables. And maybe that's your influence, maybe I just feel happier since my heart started leaning toward you. The train hums beneath the golden evening sky.
There's a flower stand downtown I've walked past 1,000 times, never cared enough to stop, till recently somehow. Now I notice tiny things, window lights and passing music, like the world turned up the color, one small step at a time. I think your existence changed the way I move through life. Everything's a little more beautiful since I started thinking of you. Even random Tuesday evenings feel warm around the edges, and every conversation stays long after the call is over, like my heart keeps replaying your voice in the background. Walking home appreciate. Still carrying your voice around like music inside my jacket pocket. Still finding reasons to smile at completely random times. And maybe nothing magical happened, except I met somebody who made life feel brighter naturally. Streetlights shimmer after the rainstorm ends.
My room still looks the same. Same posters on the same walls. Still the same old lazy mornings, wrapped in blankets, half awake. But somehow there's a difference in the way I move through life now. Like excitement waits quietly inside every afternoon. I think you changed my perspective without even realizing it. Since you entered my days, everything feels more open, like fresh air through the hallway after endless winter months. And I swear little moments carry extra meaning lately, since your smile found a place inside my routine. Now I take the longer route home, just to keep listening to playlists, thinking about conversations we had 2 nights ago. Even coffee tastes different, even mornings feel less rushed, like my whole life slowed down enough to actually enjoy itself. You made daily life feel lighter without trying very hard. Since you entered my days, the city feels less lonely. The noise doesn't overwhelm me like it used to before. And honestly, I like this feeling of becoming softer slowly around someone who feels easy to love. The best crushes make the world feel warmer without needing grand gestures. Still smiling during traffic jams, still replaying all your messages, still catching myself daydreaming at inconvenient times. And maybe this is happiness, not dramatic, not explosive, just life becoming brighter gradually. Night settles softly over the apartment rooftops.
Nothing huge happened exactly. No fireworks across the sky, just your name appearing slowly, more often in my mind. But now every weekend morning feels softer than it used to, like the sunlight through my curtains learned a gentler way to land. You changed the mood of everything without trying to. The air feels different lately, like the world got slightly sweeter, like ordinary little moments carry hidden warmth. And every time I think about you, my whole chest feels lighter somehow, like happiness arrived quietly and decided to stay. Late night drives and open windows, windows, songs repeating through the speakers. Everything feels cinematic for absolutely no reason. Friends keep asking why I smile while staring at my coffee cup. Guess your memory keeps appearing at random little times. I didn't realize liking someone could soften life this much. The air feels different now, even crowded places calm me. Even boring daily routines feel easier to love. And honestly, I wouldn't trade this gentle kind of happiness for anything louder than this. Sometimes love begins by quietly improving your everyday life. Still walking slower through the evening, still noticing beautiful details, still carrying your laughter around like sunlight in my chest. And maybe this feeling keeps growing. Maybe I'm already falling harder than I planned to in the beginning. Warm evening wind drifts across the empty street.